Hey folks, how's it going? Cornell here, No Such Thing podcast. I thought I would make a quick intro to my camping video. Just want to let you know right now, it's not nothing squatchy about it. I just decided to put it up there just for fun, So in case you think that you're going to see some evidence, nothing. Although on the last night, I did get woken up at 5:30 in the morning and just to go to the bathroom, and you could hear the howls off in the distance from coyotes and stuff. I believe it was coyotes, but there was a ton of them. But in the distance, also, you could hear periodical tree knocks. Now, they were pretty distinct, so I don't know what else they could have been. That's the only thing that happened to me. I didn't bring any recording equipment up with me or anything. I just wanted to go back to sleep. I didn't really care. So there's no way my phone would have picked it up. You could barely hear it, but you could definitely hear it. So this is just a quick video of, well, not really quick, it's about an hour and 50 minutes, just of my time up in New Hampshire camping over the weekend with my son and all the dads and stuff. So, if you're interested in that kind of thing, give it a go.
So, I'm going to take you guys for a walk. I want to go down a beaver pond, and this is kind of where I went last night in the dark. I want to see what it looks like during the day. So, this is our campsite here. Pretty cool. But it's a beautiful day. It is so nice. I'm going to see if I can find a trail down. See that in front of me? There's a big pond down there. This is just awesome. It's such a beautiful day. There's a nice wind going, just a perfect fall day for New England. Now, here's a trail here. And the beaver pond's right in front of me. If you go down, look down that way. And I'm guessing that there is a trail that goes the whole way down. It looks kind of steep. Look at this place, you guys. It's like, I love this. I just love being in the woods. Like with Chris and stuff. Last week, going down to Connecticut and just seeing different places. I really enjoy it. These shoes that I have are not hiking boots. I don't know why they sell them in the hiking boot section. Yeah, so that's called Beaver Pond right there. And I'm guessing, look at that. It's pretty thick down here. Let's see where it leads, huh? I mean, it doesn't look like a lot of people come here. This is just the type of area that, I mean, we saw bear prints on the beach. You could very well run into a bear or something here. Yeah, we just had lunch and I'm like, if I don't get up and start walking, I'm going to fall asleep. Oh. So there is a trail that goes around it. I don't know why people would come down here. These kind of places are not very good for fishing. Oh yeah, it goes right down there. Maybe people do fish here. I'm just out exploring. Look at this. Oh, nice. Goes right around. Left or right? Let's go left. Mark the trail. Okay. You know, I'd just love to ask the camp owners, hey, anybody ever see a Sasquatch here? This is a perfect place for prints as well. Well, actually, it's not the perfect place, but you could find prints here if there were any. But this is some rugged country. Okay, so it goes out into the lake right there. Now that lake right in front of me, that's where we saw all the bear footprints. And what I thought was a big cat print, but people are just saying it's a canine. So wonder, can I walk that trail the whole way around? Let's try it. It's a neat place. I think actually the trail stops here. Let's see if I can see any snapping turtles. Frogs. See that old cabin over there? We actually saw a bald eagle earlier, by the way. That was kind of neat. Seeing if you guys are, you can get all of this. Yep. Yeah, we saw a bald eagle up on a tree. It's the first time I've ever seen one in the wild. Ah. Look at this. This is so beautiful. Take a picture of this for my wife. Look at this. It's beautiful. So I uploaded a photograph of a footprint to my community page. You'll be seeing this long after I did that. But it was one of the dads here, and you know, he's kind of interested in the phenomenon, but he came across a footprint when he was going fishing, and he said it was just like the one I found, just one footprint, and he put a $5 note beside it. I mean, it could have been human, but he said it was in a really odd place, just like the footprint I found the last time that I uploaded. It was in a really odd place too. His looks a little wider than what I had. I always say this, but I wouldn't like to be walking around here at night time. God knows what you'd run into. Don't know if you guys watch Mr. Ballin on YouTube. He's like an ex-Navy SEAL guy that just talks, that just uploads like strange, dark and mysterious stories from around the world. And he just did one about some French girl in the woods and this bell ringing. And the bell was coming from somewhere. She couldn't figure out where it was from. She came across this beaver, or was it a beaver? I think it was, and it had its head cut clean off. She said like it had been done with a blade in the middle of the road. The next day she goes, and the thing's hanging up by a tree, and the head is stitched onto the paw. And it's just hanging there, and she starts to get freaked out, and then she hears this bell ringing again. I won't spoil it for you. Go check that out. It's his latest video. Something about bell ringing, you'll see it, but it's one of the best stories I've heard in a long time. Yeah, he does some really good stories. He does a lot of missing 411 stories as well. Great guy, great narrator. Man, I would just love to find a print or something, just for confirmation, you know. I'm loving this place. I could just walk around here all day. So yep, Dave and I are launching our channel. You might get this before that happens. Our very first guest is the great Gary Arnold. I don't know how many people have told me that their belief in Bigfoot was maybe not cemented, but definitely helped by Gary Arnold's story. I'm gonna walk around this way a bit. And it was my favorite encounter too. So I thought that we would have him on as the first guest next Sunday. I think it's 8 or 9 Eastern. I don't think we have made it concrete yet. There's lots of little trails leading down here. This is just fantastic though. Yeah, there's like 4 dads here. 4 or 5. Oh, there's 5 of us. And like 6 kids. And it's so much fun, you know. Kids are just playing the whole day and not on their devices or anything. I like to see them having fun, you know. Oh yeah, this is swampy. What is this strange cabin? There's definitely canine prints around here. This strange cabin. It's probably just a storage place. This place is awesome. I'm not doing any research or anything when I'm down here. I'm just like taking a look around and seeing if anything pops out at me. Because, oh, is that a zip line? No, it's not. It's electrical wire. Thought that was a zip line for a second. Make a cool spot for a zip line though. So nice. Look at this place. It's a huge campground. We even got signal up here. Not enough to go live though. I don't understand that. I guess maybe they have a policy of if you haven't got enough of a signal, they just cut it off because they probably don't want people uploading crappy, you know, bad quality videos or something. I don't know. I'm taking a day off, a weekend off from being healthy and stuff. Just drinking Coca-Cola and eating burgers. I mean, when you're camping, anything goes, you know. You just want to cram some food into you so you don't have to worry about it. And I would be using the bike a lot more, but going down these hills is fun. Going up them, not so much. There's so much real estate around here. I mean, like I said earlier, it's the perfect place for squatches. I mean, close to humans. Lots of food sources around. It's just perfect. Yep. I've got the lay of the land now. So I came across all these tracks, and there are bear tracks, but there's other ones that looked, I thought they were from some kind of a big cat. And I posted them and everybody's like, no, they're canine. Goes to show you how much I know. Okay, so my GoPro's kind of almost gone, but I thought I would just show you guys this idyllic camping spot in New Hampshire. This is the typical idyllic serene lake where I was just kayaking. It's a really nice spot though. Of course I'm looking around for tracks. Apparently there's activity up around here though. Definitely activity. This is in the middle of an area that is heavily forested. I'm sure this beach is crowded in the summer with swimmers, but fall, it looks like it's already, I'm like an hour and a half north from where I live, so it looks like fall's on its way down, it's starting to creep in. yeah, I just thought, you know, while I'm here, I'll take some footage, see if it's interesting to anybody. Yeah, I was on Bigfoot Odyssey with Chris Reinhardt and Carrie Arnold and Brad last night. It was fun. I told them, well, if I can get a signal, I'll definitely join. And the signal up here is great. So I'm like, why not? You know, I'm just up here with the dads and all the kids, and they're having a great time. I just thought I would have a look around to see what's around here. This is called Beaver. This is called Beaver Pond. See how much battery I have left here. It doesn't show you. But yeah, this area is very squatchy. But it's very big too, so you wouldn't even know where to start. You'd have to look at the reports, or you'd have to know where to look. 1995. Yeah, so this is definitely a nice spot. I just went past a snapping turtle, and it was above the water. I didn't know they did that. It was just sailing past me. I think it was a snapping turtle. It was definitely a shell. I thought at first it was a beaver, and when I went in front of it to get a better look, and it just stopped dead in its tracks. And then I moved out of the way, and then it just started going again. But look at this place. Squatchy or what, huh? There's definitely activity around here. For sure there is. Like I say, I don't really know the area. I know Alexander Petikoff comes up here in this general area. He knows the area a lot better than me. He runs the Sasquatch Out of the Shadows, I hope I'm saying that right, podcast, where he interviews a lot of researchers and stuff. It's a really good channel. Check it out. Dave and I are going to have him on our channel too. Oh, look, an axe. Yeah, this place is cool. Go up this hill and see what there is. Camera up a little bit because I'm going uphill. Yeah, this place is awesome. I could walk around here all day, but I promised that, well, the other dads are open to the idea, but I'm not going to sit and talk about Sasquatch too much. And just promised myself I would go off on many excursions here and there to check the area out. I might try to do a YouTube live. Okay, turn this off and preserve battery. Okay guys, so I'm at the Beaver Pond. I know I was here earlier, but it's a little darker now. And I thought I would take a walk around it. Because what the hell, right? I just posted a YouTube live video, but it kind of disconnected again. So I gave up. It seems the further away I get from the campsite, the worse the signal is. And I hope that didn't upload, because I don't want to upload half-assed, half-finished clips. Check this out though. See if I can walk down to the beach. And this is the kind of place you'd want bear spray. It really is. You see if I can YouTube live it just in case this doesn't work. Let's take a look around here. I see figures in the distance. The thing to do is, see when you're a single man and you're walking around the woods and you come across, like say, a lone woman or even a couple, anybody, you're really friendly to them just to let them know that you're not a freaking nutcase. That's one of my strategies. Whoa! I see that. That scared the shit out of me. How did he not know I was right on top of him? But yeah, this is the beaver pond. No fishing in here though. And this is at the bottom of the hill that we're camped on. This is the bottom of it. And I think it's quite pretty. Oh. Hey guys. So this is the beach at night. I'm just trying to post this on Facebook Live, but it's not really working. Okay, there we go. I hope there's enough signal for this. This is the beach at the campsite we're staying at. I think it's very pretty. There's some action going on over there. Maybe it's a dog in the water. Ah, damn it. It keeps killing the connection for some reason. Actually, let's go over there. This is a nice little spot. There's all sorts of tracks on this beach. Some of them are dog, yeah, I posted them earlier, but some of them aren't dog. Some of them are definitely bears. Like some of these tracks are definitely bears. I hope this is picking up. I keep getting no signal down here. I have the GoPro on. But where can I find those bear tracks? I don't know. We saw a bald eagle over there earlier. It's not letting me connect. So those little ducks. I just said hi guys to that group of 20 somethings and they just didn't even say hello back. It's like, you know what? I'm trying to be friendly. Oh wow, what kind of bird is that? Wow, that looked like an eagle for a second. I'm not going to go much further than the bridge because there's people over there. So look at this, isn't it beautiful? I keep trying to Facebook Live this and I keep losing connection, so I just restarted the phone. So I don't know if this is going to work. I'm going to walk back up. This would be fun at night, actually. I might come down here later with a flashlight. This is Greenfield, New Hampshire. And this is like a really good campsite. It's the best I've seen. It's just family-friendly campground. Lots of space around you. There's like 200 campsites in a little circle that we're at. Mostly tent camping, which I like. I like tent camping. And this is the beach at the bottom of the campsite. And as you can see, there's a big lake there for kayaking and stuff. It really is nice. I think that's Mount Monadnock off in the distance. I tried to climb it one time unsuccessfully. I didn't really know how intense it was. I mean, it's not that intense, but I just wasn't prepared. I didn't have bug spray or anything, and I just kind of like decided to start walking up the mountain. It's like after 2 hours, I decided to turn back. Now let me see if I can find these bear prints on the beach, because these are, I know people said the prints that I posted earlier were bear prints, or sorry, canine, but these guys are not canine. If I can find them. I saw a crane over there earlier and it was huge. I can't find those bear prints. Everybody's probably ran over them. That might be one, but I think it was over here. Let me see if I can find these. I thought these were very interesting. Let me have a look. I think they were over here. There's definitely bears around here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to head back up to camp anyway because it's going to get dark pretty soon. Why not? Just post it. I can't get on Facebook Live. It won't hold a connection. So whatever. But as you can see, this place is pretty spooky looking. Yeah. Phone is not working. So yeah, it's definitely dusk now. Okay, so I'm gonna walk back up the trail again. This is like a Sasquatch Chronicles story, you know, the typical Sasquatch Chronicles story with family out camping. The dad goes down to the water and he's coming back up through the woods, and one of these things just steps out right in front of him. To be quite honest, I know I'd have a heart attack, but it's almost worth it, just so I can solidify this deal, so that I know for sure. I just want to know for sure. At what cost, I don't know, but as long as I wasn't harmed, I could deal with the PTSD. Just talk to Carrie Arnold, he'll help me out. No, seriously. I can deal with the aftermath. I just don't want to be freaking ripped apart. That, you know what I mean? And I just want to know. And the funny thing is, like, I believe people and their sightings, but there's a part of me that says, well, maybe it's something in some archetype in our subconscious. Maybe there's another explanation, you know? That's the 10% of me that doesn't believe. Maybe it's something psychological, you know? Because there's not much physical evidence, really. I'm not going to argue with people about it, but there really isn't. There's not enough photographic evidence either. So all I go on, I don't rely on any of that evidence. Photographs, pictures, footprints. I don't care about any of that. What I care about are the eyewitness reports. That's where all of my belief comes from. People like Carrie Arnold and people like, well, Many people, Mike Woolley, another one of my favorite encounters. People like that. Jeff Harding, sorry, forgot about him. Jeff Harding too. You know, I believe these people, and although it physically reacted with them, interacted with them, I still can't say for 100%. Even if I believe these people 100%, I still have to keep that little bit. I think Thomas Steenberg said the same thing. He said the same thing. He's not 100% yet. He hasn't seen one. So he's keeping that 10% in case he's wrong. I'm the same way, exactly the same way. I just have this little part of me that's like, what if there's another explanation for this phenomenon? What if there's something else that will explain this? I don't know what. But what if there's something in the brain that we haven't discovered yet that links you with ancient archetypes that your ancestors encountered, you know, or maybe it's ghosts. Maybe they're ghosts. You know, in the same way human ghosts are ghosts. Maybe we're seeing a phantom, like an echo of the past. But then, of course, that doesn't explain how people have had physical interactions with them. But like, I just had like an experience on a mountain with the RF meter went crazy. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Anyway, guys, maybe I'll go down there later in the pitch dark and show you guys some. See, yep, I got the. I'm just driving around the campsite until this runs out of battery. So this is an awesome place. This I'm going to cut out any second, but I just like to document it, show you guys where I'm at. This is the place to have a roadside crossing if I've ever seen one. So wouldn't that be amazing if I did have a roadside crossing and it was all on GoPro? That would be fantastic. I mean, I would almost bet that there's been sightings around here. With so many people, so many cooking, you would think that they would come in close, you know, for sure. We did see bear prints on the beach though. This is Greenfield State Park in New Hampshire, and it's just a lovely campsite. I mean, the place is huge, absolutely huge. And kids are really having fun. Been fishing with them and kayaking today. I just made everybody burgers. Someone's making a big stew for later. I don't know, it's just really nice. Okay, I take this left. Hello. Whew. I would like to drive around here at night, see what I could see. It'd be so much fun. I've heard of these things like, you know, running in line with side-by-sides and stuff. I think it's up here that we go. I'm pretty sure of it. Yep, it is. Some people have RVs here, but we're just tent camping. I would say in the summer this place is absolutely hopping though. I did hear some weird noises coming from the woods earlier, but they could have been birds, you know. Hope you all caught me on Bigfoot Odyssey last night with Chris Reinhardt. That was a good one. I like being a guest on shows because you just get to talk to people and stuff, you know. I mean, how often do you get to sit around and talk about Bigfoot in your life, you know? Usually your family doesn't really want to hear anything about it. So I spare them the details, you know? This is so much fun. Yeah, I just did a big loop there. I could actually ride with no hands. Aren't they amazing? I'm good at nunchucks too. Wouldn't be amazing if I fell. Yeah, it's been threatening rain here all day. I wouldn't like to be here in the pouring rain, tell you that. It'd be miserable. There's got to be some activity up here. There has to be. So this is a big loop, and it just loops like in a big circle, and there's like a couple of hundred campsites, and it looks like to be about a third full, and it's October. I would say in the summer this place would be crazy, and I like tent camping. I see a lot of RVs and stuff around, but I like the tent camping, you know. You just go in here a second, see what's over the hill. Guys, could you imagine if I got something on video? It's about to die. So I'm just going to let it die. And hope you enjoyed the ride. Up this way. Can't believe it's still recording. I'm going to charge this up later. Maybe tonight I'll take you guys on a walk into the woods. I don't know if I want to do that. Anyway, signing off. Okay, so guys, so call me crazy, but I'm going to, I guess they've left already, and I want to ask the ladies at the front desk, has there been any Bigfoot activity here? Now they're going to laugh at me probably, but you never know. I might get some feedback. I might get some feedback in my favor. Where they're, actually, yes, we did have a couple that came to us. You know, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to just go ahead and ask the question, you know, what harm can it do? Yeah, they think I'm an idiot, but I mean, that's about as bad as it gets, right? Got to figure out where to go. I hope I catch them before they go. So I'm going to be filming them and they won't know it. I mean, if they ask me, I'll tell them, but here we go, down this way. But I didn't come all this way. I mean, we had so much fun. But I might as well make the best of it, right? Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, baby. No, that's not it. Sorry, I'm holding a flashlight in my mouth, so it sounds a bit weird. Here we go. I'm going to use my charm and just like somehow try to get it out of them. Let's try this. Let's see how this goes. It might be closed already. Shit, I think it's closed. Oh. The lady, she's opening the door. How are you?
Good.
You guys are closed, right?
In a few minutes, yeah.
I had a question for you guys, one of you. Well, I run a YouTube channel, and this might sound stupid, but it's all about Bigfoot. Have you guys had any reports from around here?
No.
Nothing.
No.
It seemed, because I've heard reports from around this area from other researchers. Not specifically this campground, but you haven't heard anything?
Yeah, no, I personally haven't heard anything, no.
You haven't heard of anybody that's heard anything?
No.
Really? Damn it. Okay. I was just coming past and I just wanted to ask, just to make sure, because the best people to ask are people who work in the area, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I run a YouTube channel. I interview people from all over the country. I actually go down to Oklahoma and Texas and stuff and like spend time with these researchers. And I'm not specifically a believer myself, but I want to find out what's going on, what's behind all these reports and stuff. I'm just very interested, you know, and it's a subject that interests me. Well, what's your name?
Kaylee.
Kelly. Well, thanks for your help, Kelly.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
Have a good night.
You too. Okay. So, if you don't try, you'll never find out, right? She's hiding something. She's lying. She's part of the cover-up, right? Well, I just thought I would ask. You know, that's... I think it was... Seeking Treasures that said to me to go out and talk to the local people, and I hear what he means, but I'm always a bit slow to do that, you know what I mean? Because it's like you're going to find yourself in some embarrassing situations. Not that I really care at 51 years old. Shit. Hold on. Look how dark it is here. Oh my God. Don't tell me this flashlight's gone.
Let's relax.
Okay, so I'm looking at her going down into the woods. Hopefully you guys can see what we're doing. Let's go down here, just walk for a bit and see how far we can go. I'm making a whole video. Did I tell you that I went to the front desk earlier?
Yeah. You walked up to that like
Yeah.
teenage lady.
Yeah.
Working there.
It's whatever, you know. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I told her, yeah, you know, I run a YouTube channel, and I'm very curious, and I don't believe in it myself that much, but I just want to find out what's going on. And she's like, no, we haven't never heard any reports. So if she hasn't heard any reports, there probably aren't any. Okay, so we got to go down this way, son. It's kind of dicey. Shit. It's kind of dicey right here. There probably isn't any activity around here, you know. If nobody's heard anything, there's probably not.
Tons of animals though.
Yeah, tons of animals. Watch that.
Tigers, bears.
Definitely bears.
Yeah, we know.
So
Bears. It's up in New Hampshire.
So guys, I'm with my son here, and we're just going for a little walk down to the beaver pond. I just want to see what's around. This way. Yeah, this way. I went down here twice earlier.
And now it's at night.
Yeah, it's at night now, so it's a little more difficult.
That other flashlight would be easy.
Hold on. I think we went the wrong way. Yeah, we went the wrong way. Hold on. Go back up. Is that it? No, that's not it either. I think it's that way somewhere. Yeah, I think it's in there. I think I had to push 2 trees apart to get to the trail.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that's it. So yeah, Luke's with me, and we're just going on a little. The beaver trail's right down here, or the beaver pond is right down here. Remember I took your mum on our honeymoon?
Yeah.
We went up to New Hampshire and we went down towards the river with there we go, right down there to your right. We went down this trail and she was like really scared. And we had the night light on. But we had so much fun. I mean, she was like, oh my God, I'm so scared. I'm like, and we were just walking into the woods. Right down there.
Yeah.
This is not the kind of place you want your flashlight to die. Now, what we got to look for?
Probably want to throw my way back.
No, you couldn't. There's no way. What we got to look for here is eye shine. Look, this is the beaver dam.
I'm probably gonna piss myself.
Here we go. Okay, so we got to look. This is a nice flashlight.
It's weird going into this open area with it. This flashlight, it covers a lot of area, but it's so dim.
If you walk this way, we'll get to the beach.
Oh yeah, we saw those footprints at the beach. But
Wow, this is a good flashlight. And if we get lost, we can always walk up the road by the beach. Actually, we'll just do that. It'll be a lot easier. See any eye shine?
no.
sometimes I think this Bigfoot thing is bullshit.
Yeah.
But then again, when I talk to people, watch out, on my website, and they look me in the eye and tell me their stories. What's that? You see that light up there?
Yeah, that's probably just a campsite or something.
Yeah, I think it is.
Or maybe like a shop or something. One of those things. So it's like bird.
Yeah. When I hear these stories of people, I'm like, well, they're obviously telling the truth. They've seen something. So it can't be all bullshit. You know, there can't be thousands and thousands of people just making up stories. You know, if even one of those people is right, then there's something going on. And I'm trying to figure out what it is. I'm not one of these people. I asked a question on the Bigfoot Canada website, Facebook page, and I'm like, how many of you would give up everything you own by saying Bigfoot is real? You know, would you bet everything that you owned in the world that Bigfoot is real? And like, everybody said yes. I'm like, how can you say that if you haven't seen one? And this question was directed at people that haven't seen one, and like 95% of them said yes. I'm like, how can you say that if you haven't seen one? How can you bet everything that you own, your house, your livelihood, on something you haven't seen? It was just an experiment. I wouldn't. There's no way. I was going to ask a deeper question and say, see the thing? This is where the beach is.
Yeah.
So we can just walk up by the road. And I was going to ask a deeper question. I was going to say, well, would you bet the life of your child? But I didn't want to go there.
Oh, this is a bridge, is it not?
It's a dam. But we go this way and then walk back up. This is the beach that we were at earlier. I'm so glad I came here.
Yeah, this is a nice place. Probably one of the best camping grounds we've seen.
It's the best camping ground I've seen. I'm
Dude,
so glad.
The one in, was it in Connecticut? I forgot. Rhode Island, I think.
The one we went to,
Yeah.
that was Maine.
Yeah,
that's-
the one with the golf carts, that one, it was
Yeah.
good, but there was like too much people.
Plus it was in the middle of COVID.
Oh yeah, you should see if you can find some footprints here.
No, I don't think there'll be any since. I just walked down here like an hour ago. Look at that. I'm recording here, by the way. This is kind of a cool spot, folks. I've been just doing my own little private investigations all day. I had an embarrassing interaction with the lady at the counter, and she was like, looked at me like I had two heads, but that's what it takes, because after a while you're going to get a hit, you know. You're going to have someone that says, well, you know, actually, you know. So that's what it's all about. So I'm going to make kind of a funny video about this whole thing. That's not as good as my flashlight, but it's good. My one died on me. I don't know why it's flashing. Either there's a setting on it or the batteries are down. I'm not sure.
Have you tampered with the 50th?
No, I haven't bothered.
Yeah, I was messing with it, seeing if there was like multiple modes, and that randomly happened.
Yeah, I bet you it's a setting. Because that was like a $50 flashlight. It's got to be of quality. Well, I'm so glad all you kids are having fun.
Yeah, it's like dog food.
Do you need to pee or anything?
No.
Look. Turn your flashlight off. That's how dark it is. I mean, you literally can't see the hand in front of your face. See how dark it is, guys?
Yeah, even when it's like an inch away from
Yeah, I'm putting my, yeah, I mean, you can put your hand right up to your face and you can't see it. So this is, a lot of these people that have these encounters are in this environment. And I'm wondering, well, how do they see anything at all? You know, because when you're in the woods and there's no moonlight, you're not going to see anything. Now, I don't experience this very much myself because I live in a town And when I go for a walk, it's usually during the day or maybe at dusk. Huh? A light? Oh, that's one of the signs, I think.
Yeah, see, it's attached to that something. I like heard like a rock stumble back there, so I
Really?
was looking behind myself and I saw it. Yeah.
No, it's got to be one of the signs for the beach.
Yeah, the rock stumble wasn't like it didn't like come at me. It just like felt like when you're walking and you push a rock.
If we hear footfall in the woods beside us, I'm gonna crap myself.
Yeah, because there's active bears here.
Well, yeah, that
So,
too.
like, bear traps around here.
Well, there's bears here. There's for sure there's bears here. Okay, so we go up this way, son.
Yeah, I'd like to put this stuff.
Yeah, it's a really good place to bike around. Let's keep this.
Oh yeah, did I mention there's like this playground somewhere?
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. So this flashlight that I've got is really, really good. Ed lent me this because, like I said, my own died. And you know, when you're into this subject, when you get an opportunity like this and you go to a campground in the middle of a forested area, you're gonna, you know, think to yourself, well, what the hell? I'm gonna go check it out. Why not? I'm here.
This flashlight, it's good, but like take your flashlight away from the road for a second. It doesn't.
Yeah, that's okay for like lighting up your feet for going for a pee or something.
Yeah. You can see close to this.
I wonder, can we knock on a piece of wood? Is there a branch anywhere that we could hit against a tree? Just for the hell of it?
No, I want to see some on that side.
Oh, look at this. Hold on. I'm going to try an experiment here, guys. I don't know if this is dead or not. But why not? You know what I mean? I see people on TV doing it. Okay.
I only when I heard something that sounded that way.
So, when you're in Oklahoma, none of this exists. See these paved roads and stuff? None of this exists. It's all just forest and maybe some dirt roads. So when you're in the middle of that place and there's two of you, just like me and you, if you're not used to the place, you kind of get like sketched out. I mean, like this is like in the middle of nowhere. So like when Dave and I were down there, we're walking along this dirt trail in the middle of nowhere like this. And where you've heard that these things have been spotted, so it gets kind of creepy, you know?
Yeah, because this is well, even this is kind of scary. We're on
Yeah, it's still,
abandoned road, just walking in pitch black.
it's still creepy. I mean, look, turn your light off. Look at that.
Yeah, no.
Now turn it off again. Like if you guys can see that at home, that's how dark it is. If something came up like 2 feet from your face, you wouldn't see it.
Yeah, but you hear it.
You would hear it and you'd smell its breath and you would freak out and shit your pants. But
I don't think you'd have that time. I think you got it.
that's how dark this place is. And you know, when Dave and I go down to Oklahoma, that's how dark that place is. And then when the next morning when the sun comes up, it's a totally different environment. You know, the birds are chirping, it's sunlight, and I can see how the ancients worship the sun. You know, it's so simple. It's like, well, the sun meant that they could come out of their caves again, and
Look at that.
huh. Oh, that's where I came down earlier. I came down here earlier because I walked up a different trail. That's when you walk around the other side of the pond, so that we're going the right way. But yeah, so the ancients must have seen this sun as some kind of god, and it makes sense. They can see their god, you know. It makes more sense than the gods that we worship today, you know. I mean, like,
It makes more sense for them, but there's like a lot of history behind the gods that we worship today also.
well, yeah, I don't want to get into a whole theological discussion because I don't know enough about it, and it will trigger too many people, but
Yeah, but it's very understandable to why people would worship the sun.
oh yeah.
Because at night, like, everything bad usually happens at night.
I know, well, you see that darkness.
Especially the bad things that,
You see that darkness, and you can imagine being a human in a cave with your kids, and you know, your best chance of survival is the sun coming up. It's your savior, you know.
Yeah, like when you're in a tent and you hear stuff walking around.
It's weird. I've been there. I was in a tent in this kind of darkness, and I heard something on 2 feet walking past my campsite, and at 3:30 in the morning, that does something to you. And I think the only reason why I got out of there is because obviously I was snoring, so it knew that I was sleeping. And I woke up and it heard me stop snoring. And I think that it probably walked slowly out of there, because for a good minute or two, I was freaking out and wondering what to do. Then I yelled for Dave. That was plenty of time for this thing to get out of there. And it was like thud, 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 like that. And when you hear that at 3:30 in the morning, it's just weird, you know? Like, what do I do here? I don't have weapons or anything. I see a light over there. That's just a light.
You see it in multiple lights.
Yeah, it's this camping area. So, yeah, so folks, we just thought we'd take you on a walk and show you how dark this place was. I'm with my son Luke, who's my best friend, and sometimes I take him on these excursions to,
Nice little night walks.
yeah, just to let him experience stuff, you know. It's fun. You get to talk and stuff and philosophize, and you know, it's nice having kids sometimes.
Sometimes.
No, all the time. I can't think of one bad aspect of having children. There's not one downside. You see, the thing about it is money. It doesn't really matter, because money means nothing when it's got to do with your kids. It makes things tougher, but that's fine. You'll do it. Now, do we go right here? I think we do. You see any signs?
I don't believe that we go that way.
No, I think we do. Is there any signs? I remember that sign. Let's walk straight for a minute. You hear that? What was that?
Probably just.
I think it's this way. If we see like a RV that's silver, I remember that 15-mile-an-hour sign.
Yeah, but those are like everywhere.
Let's just walk up here a minute and have a look.
Well, look at the campsite number. If it's above like I think
Right.
177, that means we're going.
It should be in the 50s. No, this is it. I saw that earlier. We're on the right track.
Good. Yeah, that sounded probably someone with the fire drill.
No, it sounded like somebody playing music and they turned it up really loud. Yeah, so guys,
Here we go.
yep, take a right.
26.
This place is awesome. This is the first time Luke and I have ever come here, and it's been so much fun. I don't even think there's showers here or anything. There's bathrooms, but
There's a shower place.
there is a shower place.
Yeah, it's down the hill to the right. When you get to the place
Oh.
that exits the loop.
I mean, if you're going to stay here for a week, yeah, showers are a good idea. But if you're staying for the weekend, we don't really care. Hey guys. It's an awesome place. I highly recommend Greenfield State Park, New Hampshire. It's been a lot of fun, and maybe the night's not over. Maybe I'll wake up at 3:30 in the morning and have some walk around my tent again. I don't know, but it would be fun. I might be awakened by an Ohio howl in the distance and get my audio recorder going, even though I don't have it with me, but I have an iPhone. So, I mean, this whole journey is just a lot of fun. Even if you just believe in Bigfoot a little bit, the corners of your imagination that it brings you to are exciting, you know.
Pretty much reached the area we're supposed to be.
Yeah, we're on the left here somewhere, or on the right.
Yeah, 30 and
Okay, guys, I'm going to say goodnight for a while in case anything else happens. 31. Okay, guys, good night.